Hello everyone, Mr. Fun Guy 64 here, and welcome back to Pokemon Silver. Last time, we finally took down Team Rocket's radio operations here in Goldenrod, and possibly stopped Team Rocket for good. And this time, I hope I'm not forgetting anything that I was going to do between episodes. But we're gonna head. We're gonna fly on over to Mahogany Town. You can fly to the Lake of Rage. Huh. Neat. And I believe now we should be able to head towards Blackthorn. Hey, here we are. New route. New route, new trainers. New day, it's all good. What we got? First trainer, we got a Psychic. Psychic Phil, Natu, hey, that looks familiar. How are my Pokemon doing level-wise? Yeah, this seems about right. Alright. As having raised a Natu myself, I don't think you have much up your sleeves, so I'm gonna stick to Pedal Dance. Not Pedal Dance. Mega Drain. Oh. Hiccup. So, a couple of things that I want to talk about. First, I'm going to be heading out of town. I'm going to be heading to New York in a couple days for my cousin's graduation party. It's going to be a fun time. I look forward to... I always love traveling. Whether it's a short distance, a long distance, medium distance, I don't care how far it is. I love me some training. What? No, not training. I know I just said the word, guys. This is not a good day for me, is it? Traveling. I don't know what I said earlier. There was another word, wasn't there? I don't know. I sound like a crazy person, and probably because I don't know. Maybe I am, but. I don't know. I love travel. Always have. Hopefully always will. I'm not too fond of airplanes. I don't know. They're uncomfortable, boring, and there's always that fear in the back of my head that we're gonna crash. Yeah, it's not a fun thing to think about. And I know I shouldn't, because it's... You know, I think it's rare, but, it's not rare enough. And it's such a hassle going to the airport. You know this already. I'm not gonna spend time waffling about the airports and how they're garbage. But I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a trip. We're staying with some family up there. By we, I mean my mother and I. I live with my ma. We share an apartment. I help pay with rent and groceries and whatnot. She takes care of the rest that I don't really know how to. But it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be staying with family up there. And I'll report back once it's actually happened. By the time you're seeing this, no, this goes up Friday. I won't be out of town yet. Even by the time of tomorrow's episode, tomorrow as of the day this comes out, which would be Saturday, yeah, no. I guess it all depends on when you watch, I guess. That's besides the point. Once it's happened, I'll probably talk about it more, if anything interesting, anything I want to talk about. But the main thing I want to talk about, I just thought I'd mention that because, you know, it's interesting. I like doing stuff like that. It's exciting, you know, graduating. Well, I guess it's more exciting to see someone graduate than actually participated in yourself. Personally, that's my... I didn't like graduating. Well, I liked graduating because I'm done, and I don't think I'm going to college. I'm definitely not. I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind one day. It's never too late. That's what they say. But, nah. I know what I want to do. And it doesn't involve going through fucking college debt. I'll tell you that. Right. I'm getting sidetracked again. But I don't know, I've never been on the other end of a graduation ceremony before, so this will be interesting. This will be my first time attending one where it's not my own. So that'll be fun. Well, maybe. But getting aside from that for a moment, because the main thing I want to talk about, I bought Dark Souls 1 Remastered on Steam. Now, if you know me, you know I love Dark Souls, and you know I already did a series. Oh, Pedal Dance did that much? Oh, that's not good. I actually did a series on Dark Souls 1. I love the Dark Souls trilogy. But the reason I got it on Steam, why am I still fighting as he now? Oh, whatever. Butterfree's not really doing much. Okay, it hit itself. Okay, I'm gonna start doing some Mega Drains. I bought it so I could mod the game, Dark Souls. And I've been doing another normal run. The only mod I have as of now is a seamless co-op mod, and my cousin and I have been playing together. We haven't made it too far. We only just started a couple of days ago as of the day of recording. But it's been fun. It's been a grand time, and I'm actually kind of surprised my laptop runs Dark Souls. Well, we both are doing it on a laptop, so there have been some weird syncing issues. I don't know if that's been causing it, and I am switching. I don't know. Maybe our laptops are just barely being able to run it normally. I mean, the animations don't seem compromised or slow. It feels normal. It feels the same as you'd play it on a console or on a, normal computer and not a laptop. But still, it's been fun. It's interesting playing the game fully multiplayer, and not just like, sure, you could summon people, but they always have to be. I didn't mean to hit yes on that. Like, sure, you could summon people, and oh my goodness. Hold on. Pause on the Dark Souls for a moment. I have to comment on what sprite I'm witnessing here. I love the pink of Blossom. The green ruins it. That's like, if it was a lighter green like Blossom is today, and I think the reason, I'm pretty sure, is probably like color palette limitation. I don't know. I know how to play games. I don't know how it goes into making them, especially with like Game Boy games or from any console. I don't know what goes into the limitation side of things. Not really. Only vague knowledge. But that's not great. I like the pink though. I wish that kind of stuck around. Maybe it's shiny as pink. I don't know. But the green is definitely... That was definitely a improvement later years. I should have healed you or switched you out. Oops. Back to Dark Souls. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. There's no way I could see that sprite and not talk about it. It's interesting playing it because you can summon people. If you've never played Dark Souls before, there is multiplayer. You can summon people to your world to help you fight bosses and help you in like the area. But as soon as you beat the area's boss, if the area has a boss, which most areas do have at least one, some have multiple, and once you beat a boss, they get they leave your world and you'll have to summon them again elsewhere. Because you can only summon in places that have bosses, but there's no summoning involved. Not really, other than like the initial world join. And it's fun. It's kind of funny. One thing, we do have collision for each other, so there have been a few times where one of us would get in the way. But it's really good. It's a good time. I've never really modded. I can't think. Have I modded a game before? I don't. No, yes I have. I've modded Terraria with T-Mod Loader they have on the Steam Workshop for free. I guess if Workshop stuff counts, then yeah, I've modded games, but I don't know. This is the first time. No, I've modded Lethal Company too. So I guess this is like my second or third time. I don't have much resume for modding games, but I want to mod games more because it's fun. Especially once you've had a lot of fun with a game. I put a Vulcan in front because I know he's got to be close to evolving. I want to see my boy grow up to a strong Typhlosion. We've, on the topic of issues with Dark Souls Seamless Co-op mod, though, so there's this dragon, well, I call it a dragon, but I think in game it's technically a drake, whatever, it's semantics at this point. On this bridge in like a very early part of the game, that for me was just kind of T-posing on the bridge, but for him wasn't there at all. So I started, and I could attack it. I was like, oh, it might take a while, but I can get, I think it drops a weapon if you can manage to kill it. Or maybe it's just cutting off its tail. The Dark Souls games, at least the first game, not as much 2 and 3 to my knowledge. I don't know, maybe there are. There are a lot of weapons you can get by cutting off enemies' tails if they have them. Not every tail can be cut for a weapon, but a surprising amount of them can be. And I know that dragon is one of them, but I don't know if... I know it has a weapon, but I don't know if it's specifically the tail. Either way, it would be worth a good amount of souls, which is like the currency that you use for buying things or leveling up. It's a whole thing. Just trying to explain for anyone who may not have played. I recommend those games full-heartedly. They're a challenge, but a fun one. Oh my goodness, Sea King is staring into my soul right now. Sorry, I just... Goodness, that face. I gotta look away. Another thing, there's an optional boss called the Moonlight Butterfly, where we're doing attempts at it, because we could easily beat it. We almost did. Except, during one of our attempts, it flew away and got stuck in a mountain, apparently. I didn't see it happen, my cousin did, but now, at least for the rest of the session when we played, its boss health bar was always there. So I don't know, we haven't played again since that happened. That was the most recent event. So I guess we'll find out if it's still there next time we play. I hope not. But I have no idea. Also, Ultra Ball is not a bad thing to have. Yeah, it's been loads of fun. We're thinking of, after our main playthrough, we're probably going to do a randomizer. Probably an item randomizer, but there is an enemy randomizer, which... Whew, I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for a Dark Souls enemy randomizer. This is, not your match. Is that a bee? Big ol' bee flew past my window. I think it was a bumblebee or something. I don't know, something big. Something big flew past my window, but not big enough to be like a bird. It was definitely bug-shaped. I don't know, that happens from time to time this time of year. Although it's definitely a little cloudy out. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, but that sure is proving me wrong. Sorry, I've looked out by the window and just... Was it again? It's a Rhyhorn? Cypher. Take the easy way. You know, for a long time, I would get Rhyhorn and Rhydon's names backwards. Like, when I was a kid, more so. So I was like, oh, it's Rhydon, because you ride on it. Because, I mean, they've shown it in various media, even in, like, later games like X and Y. I think, don't you get isn't that a thing? You can ride Rhydons? Or, sorry, I did it again. Rhyhorns. I don't know. It's been a long... Oh, yeah, it's raining. Huh. Well, how about that? It's been a while since I played through X and Y. I liked it. It's another one of those short games. It's kind of like this game in length, but also easier, since for whatever reason they were like, oh, let's give every gym past, like, from like the 3rd gym onward only 3 Pokemon. And despite Mega Evolution, let's hardly use it. Like, Mega Evolution is such a cool gimmick, don't get me wrong. And I'm glad they're bringing it back with Legend ZA, which I will be picking up day 1, hopefully. As it comes out a day after my birthday, which is, I find funny. Oh my goodness, yeah, it just started coming down with rain. Jeezy Pete's, alright. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just suddenly hear a bunch of water splash against my window. Jeez. Glad I had the windows closed. Man. Sorry, where was I? Something Pokemon. X and Y? X and Y. Right. Mega Evolution. See, I got back to it. Mega Evolution is definitely the coolest gimmick. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. Even if I have my own personal gripes, they're all small. Mainly I don't know. I didn't like it when it first came out. It took a bit to grow on me, because it was like, nah, they're... You know, I mean, it was the first generation to have, like, a big gimmick, I feel. Plenty of generations have had big changes, but none of them felt like gimmicks, you know? Because they stuck around for more than one generation. Mega Evolution didn't. Not exactly. But still, it's like, you know, they gave Charizard and Mewtwo 2 of them. I'm honestly surprised they didn't give Pikachu a Mega Evolution. There's still time, unfortunately. Ice Path ahead. That's not gonna be fun, is it? I'm gonna bike back to... Actually, why bike back when I can teleport back? I gotta remember to use this while I have it. So we're not gonna have teleport forever. Because I want to heal up, and I would like to buy repels. Since we're going into a cave, and you know how caves can be in early Pokemon. Rough. But not... But from a concept standpoint, Mega Evolution is definitely my favorite. Although I am quite the fan of terrestrialization. The idea of changing your type at any point really flips the whole aspect on its head. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm just perfectly walking down, perfectly timed roadblock. There's nothing on this floor. One of these floors has to have the normal stuff, right? This is probably it. Yes, do you have repels? No! Alright, if you don't have repels, no one here probably does. You male? Oh, repels! Yeah, super, just normal repels. Uh... Hmm. I'm gonna go fly to a shop that has super repels. Wait, wait, I just realized, why am I in Goldenrod? I never used the Pokemon Center in Mahogany. I didn't mean the bike. I fat-fingered the bike button. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked because I just dawned on me I'm in Goldenrod again. Jeez. Oh, I'll teleport. It'll be fun. Take me back to Mahogany Town, please. This ought to have super repels. You know what? I'll even rest at the Pokemon Center anyway, even though I don't need it. Unless... Did I rest last time, or did I just travel? I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm too busy talking about terrestrialization. I feel like if the gems on the heads weren't as goofy, people would like it a lot more. Like, I get you kind of need some sort of way of signifying what type they are, but there definitely could have been better ways. There's no shop in Mahogany Town, is there? Oh my good golly gosh. Alright. Bear with me, folks. We're gonna go on a journey. Cinnawood? The Cinnawood no, Cinnawood doesn't, so I'm going to Olivine. Surely, I know I've bought them somewhere. I know Cinnawood didn't have a mart either. I'm fairly certain, at least. And if they did, too bad. I'm in Olivine. Surely Olivine has super repels, right? Super potions. Ah, super repels, my beloved. Alright, give me 10 of them. That'll do. I think that's good. Man, it is coming down out there. Oh my goodness. Alright, now let's... Now, if I teleport, out of curiosity, would this take me to Mahogany? Yes, okay. Okay. Now we're ready to rumble. Oh yeah, I should probably check these water... Oh, well, there's nothing there. Never mind. I think these are all just little lakes that don't really lead to anything. I can check up here. Anything? Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. Ooh, I'm glad I checked. I am glad I checked. Oh, should have used one of those repels. Oh well. Let's see what we got. Hey, Tangela! I'll gladly view that sprite again. And we're close to a level up, although I doubt you'll get me there. Level 23 Tangela? I don't know how much experience a Tangela is worth these days. Probably not enough to get me to level 34, but it's a start. Oh my goodness, it was almost there enough. What the hey? Alright, what we got over here? Ah, okay, we're back at the fisherman. Nice. Let's head to Ice Cave, shall we? Probably won't get too far into it, but far enough. Far enough for our purposes today. Alright, Ice Cave. Let's throw up a repel. I ain't dealing with this. Well, nah. If there's anything higher level, then we'll find out. I forgot about this song. Oh, ice. I should've known. Alright. Stupidity warning. This is your chance to get out while you still can. If there's anything too complicated for my smooth brain to understand. Oh no. Okay, there's that way we could go. Is there anywhere else? Okay, that takes me nowhere. Alright, there's nothing else. Oh, so close. Where do I need to... We need to be on... Okay. Oh. Rats. Down? No. Down does not help. Bell's effect wore off. Oh, brother. Okay. The sliding counts as steps. Of course they do. Why shouldn't they? Oh boy. No. Oh, no. That's not. Oh, I'm dumb. No. Ice puzzles are not good for myself. Left? No, left doesn't help. I like the music at least. It's not helpful. No, we're just back here now. Right? No, right. What if I go up from here? I don't know what I expected. No. See, this... Oh my goodness. This doesn't... my brain... My brain... Oh, my brain... I know you're screaming at me like, oh, how could you not know? You gotta do the thing with the stuff in the thing. I'm trying, man. Okay, going down doesn't help me. I have to go up. Maybe left? No, left doesn't help. No, I don't know what I expected. Oh, brother, okay. No, it doesn't help. Sliding puzzles make no sense. Okay, is there anywhere else I can go? Please. Please tell me there's somewhere else I can go in here. I think there is. I think that sliding puzzle's just for an item. This is not for an item. This is the way back. I don't understand sliding puzzles. They hurt my brain. I feel so dumb. Left. Down doesn't help. Up doesn't seem to help either. Ah. No, see, we've done it again. No. This feels new. Huh? Yay! Alright, that's one down. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is gonna be a episodic adventure. Okay, so that's a way down in the cave. I want that item, though. I know it's about time to call the episode, but I want that item. And I'm not too sure how they want me to get it. I see it. Alright, that one wasn't as bad. Ooh, HM? HM07. There's more? How many HMs are in Gen 2, man? I could have sworn a lot of these were Gen 3 or 4. But no, they're HM07. Waterfall. Goodness. Can Cypher learn this? That's not a good sign for the future. We may need to pick up another temporary team. Well, who knows? Patar might be able to learn it. For those who missed that, Patar was the decided name of the shiny Gyarados we caught at Lake of Rage. You know what? I'm gonna put up a repel before I forget. But what was that noise? Did you hear like a boom? Oh, whatever. Probably something. Nothing important, surely. But I'm going to call it here. Next time on Pokemon Silver, we're going to continue to slip and slide our way through the Ice Cave to try and make our way to Blackthorn City. And until then, remember to stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.